All right, and we are live. Let's do this thing.
We see the bubble whip.
Okay. So let's get started. Number 1. I got D.
I had none of the above. Yeah, because none of them.
None.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yep.
Good. 2, I got B as in boy.
That's what I got.
Okay, good.
Yep.
All right. 3, I got A. But I could be
Does
wrong.
stocks store value? I was trying to find that answer. I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
stocks stored value or not. I know that cash does. That's one of the things it does.
Mm-hmm.
But I think stocks are so volatile on their own. I thought that they said it wasn't. But
Yeah, I was between A and B on that one.
Yeah.
so the question was: is there someplace that specifically says that stocks store value, or?
I got the wrong notebook in front of me. All right. I think I want to say it did, but at the same time, I'm like, I can't remember.
It said, hey, in the Wikipedia, the most common store of value in modern times is money or a commodity.
Yeah.
Or financial capital.
So here we go. Term wealth is used to refer to the total of all stores of value, including both money and non-monetary assets such as stocks and bonds. So yeah, it includes it. Cool.
Oh, very good. Thank you for the clarification.
No problem. All right. Number 4, I got well, it's not D because I just thought that I put in the wrong answer. It's not D. It would actually be B.
Yeah, I was going to say, I got B.
Boy. Yeah.
B from boy. Yep.
Yeah. I just read it all the way through and I was like, oh, silly me. That's not it. All right. 5, I got I don't know what I got. I don't think I answered that one.
I got C for 5.
C.
Fiat money.
No, I got A for 5.
That's what I got too, is A.
Fiat money is like paper, like the paper money we have has no real of its own, but by fiat, by declaration, the government backs it up and makes it have value. Whereas the tobacco itself was a commodity that had value, and so they would trade in tobacco.
That's right. Now I remember.
Yeah, but sorry, I'm confused. So tobacco was the money, so it has the commodity. But what about their money? I don't know if I got a wrong.
They said they used
definition.
So they actually traded tobacco instead of money.
Yeah. So what was money?
They didn't have money. They didn't have
paper money.
They didn't have currency like we have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everything was valued by the amount of tobacco it would cost, and they would actually trade tobacco with each other to buy things.
Oh, yeah. So that one, tobacco was a commodity. It has a value in itself. Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
All right. Good.
Anybody else have?
No, I agree with you. It just, oh man, everything's starting to blend together. I'm just like, oh my goodness. All right, 6, I got C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that chart had it right there.
Yeah. All right, 7, I got B.
So that's just the opposite. It was that second.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you say B?
B as in boy.
Yeah, B as in boy.
Okay, I was about to say.
Okay. 8, I wasn't sure, but I think it was National Bank, so C.
I believe it's actually central banks. There's a whole
really?
talking about central banks, and the Fed
Yes.
is a central bank.
Okay. Central
makes sense.
bank. I'm going to star that so I go back and study that. Because, all right. And 9, I got not A, but D. What'd y'all get?
I skipped that one.
I skipped it because I couldn't find where. It didn't seem like it talked about all those things.
I know. I skipped it when I first went over it. And then I was like, no, I got to answer this. I got to. And so I went with D. Okay. All right. I will circle that and look that up real fast.
Me too.
That's so funny. Okay.
Economy, because all Fed purchases and sales of government bonds are connected at the New York Fed's trading desk.
Mhm.
Corporate stocks and bonds. Okay, government bonds are conducted at the. All Fed purchases and sales of government bonds are connected to the New York Fed's trading desk. Corporate stocks and bonds are not. Corporate stocks and bonds are done at the markets like NASDAQ and real estate. There's no real estate and other real assets are conducted by, and they're not. We do those through.
Right.
So I'm going to say B.
It is B. Yeah, it's got to be B.
I was looking at it from a different thing, like, well, there's other things where it talks about where it takes care of other kinds of transactions, but no, we don't do real estate through the Fed.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some federal programs to loan money, but we don't.
All right. So I agree with you. It would be B because it wouldn't make sense any other way. Okay. 10. Oh, I think I got this one wrong too, but I think it's C.
I got B.
You got B?
I got A.
Great.
Because I see the T account and I see in the assets only the reserve, but not the deposits that belongs to the customers.
Right now is the T account.
So the T account on the left side, and that's the asset side. Where are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it has the reserves.
Yeah, because
the
a deposit
loans.
is a liability because a deposit is something you owe back to the person.
Right.
Yeah.
The
right.
loans and the reserves are the only thing that it's showing on the left-hand side, or the assets.
Yeah. So it would be C.
Reserves.
It would be C. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. All right. And 11, I also got C.
And that's what
Okay. Good. 12, I got D.
That's what I got.
So why is it D?
So, hold on. My head just flipped.
The reserve ratio is 5%, and
right.
5 times 500
is 2,500.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, so all you did was multiply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And 13, I wasn't quite sure about, but I got A.
A2.
You got A too?
The reserve ratio is 8%, and a decrease in reserves of 6,000 can cause the money supply to fall by as much as 48,000. It can raise it by it's the opposite, but this is just the negative. It's just showing the converse of the So it's at
Okay.
6,000.
So it's. Is it A or B?
Now I'm confused.
Where are you getting B?
D is the lowest. Yeah.
So are you guys saying it's D?
I thought it was either. I was thinking B.
B?
Or A, excuse me.
Oh.
A or B, one of the two.
Thinking A was that section that talked about how it can rise and fall pretty quick.
Oh, if you divide 6,000 by 8%, it gives you 75,000.
Yeah.
But why would we divide it?
Economic turmoil can result when banks find themselves with too little capital to satisfy requirements. This isn't the part I was thinking of. Sorry. Bank runs in the money supply.
The money supply is too falling.
Yeah, I remember reading something that led me to believe my answer, but I cannot find it. Because it was the multiplier of money.
Yeah, it says the higher the reserve ratio, the less of each deposit bank own out, and the smaller the money multiplier. So here we have 8% ratio.
Which means we have a multiplier of 8, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, what determines the size of a money multiplier? It turns out the answer is simple. The money multiplier is a reciprocal of the reserve ratio. The reserve ratio for all banks in the economy. Then each dollar of reserves generates 1 over R dollars of money. In our example, R equals 1 over 10. So the money multiplier is 10. This reciprocal formula for the money multiplier makes sense. If a bank holds $1,000 in deposits and the reserve ratio of 10%, the bank must hold $100 in reserves. If the banking system as a whole holds a total of $1,000 in reserves, we only have $1,000 in deposits. In other words, R is the ratio of reserves to deposits. So each dollar of reserves would generate $4 of money. So in the reciprocal, each that 6,000 would be multiplied by 8. That's what I understood.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it would be A. Okay. Number 14. I got 8%, so C.
How did you get that? I got B
You got B?
I got
on a
B.
wild guess, but I was trying to figure out how you got C.
There's 8 million.
Because I divided it
The reserve is 1/8.
1/8.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That, hold on.
Okay, so they've got a money. Okay, the 8 million
It would
is
be
12.5%
B.
of one. Is one. Oh,
It would be B because
It
it
would
would be
be
1/8, and
12.5. Yeah.
yeah, it would be the decimal of that, and that's 12.5.
8 is what percent of a million? Or 1 is what percent of 8 million?
Yeah, it'd be 12.5%.
Because that's 12%.
Yep.
12.5% of 8 million is 1 million, and that's what they
Yep.
have.
Okay. Awesome. 15. I got A.
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, I went back and saw that. I had
Yeah.
the wrong answer earlier.
All right. 16. I actually skipped this one and just didn't get back to it.
I finally searched it out, and I got A.
A.
Discount window.
The discount window is the normal, but they also in 2009 to 2010 had another thing that they called the auction facility, which was another place. And then in the summary of the chapter, it mentions both.
Okay. All right. Number 17. I got A. What'd y'all get?
That's what I got too.
A. All right.
For which one? Yeah.
17. Yeah. All right. 18. Oh, I think I skipped this one too. Man. Okay. All right. I don't know what 18 is.
I got C.
Been thinking about this.
Okay.
And I'm trying to figure out which was the they hold 300 million for required reserve. The 75 million is excess, so that really doesn't play into what they have to hold.
Right.
And then you add that to the 225 million they have out. That makes it that they've got the possibility of going to 300 million. So it almost sounds like it's a 50% hold. I don't know what the 750 million of deposits means. So 7 billion in deposits. Oh boy, now I really don't know. Okay, David, bring us into why you chose C.
Yeah, I got the. Let me check. I didn't test the page now. I got 225. I'm doing this. I don't remember how I get that one.
I think you have to work backwards from it.
Mm.
Okay.
Beats me.
Okay, so I'm working backwards to figure out all the
Yeah.
different stuff, and so far I've gotten kind of far. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe 200. Maybe it's okay. If you look at the mandatory reserves of 300, that's 25% of the deposits.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no other cash in their system. They also hold 225 million bonds, but that doesn't matter. We're looking at what 10 million tasers could mean to the market. So if the multiplier, so if it's 10%, 25%, so the multiplier is 25. And they put 10 million tasers in, and you multiply 10 times 25, you get 250. I'm saying with big question marks in my voice.
Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna say this is our wild card one.
In other words, you're all on your own.
Because I I don't know.
Collectively, the banks of Tazi hold 300 million TASEs of required reserves. So the required reserves on $7.5 billion or 7,500 million TASEs. You divide that, and that means they have to have 25%. That's not 25%. I'm getting that number wrong. Equals 25. Oh, I think I did it wrong. It's 4%. Oh no, I'm doing this completely wrong. Never mind. Disregard.
Okay. I'm gonna go with C.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds great to me.
Because I don't know.
What number were we working on again? Sorry, I've lost track.
Same. We were working on 18, and now we're on
Okay.
19.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because I'm like, I don't even remember what I was trying to figure out.
All right. 19. Do I not have an answer for this one either?
I got
Okay,
B.
you got B.
I've got B. Where does it say that holding more currency? I know that the excess reserves decreases the monetary supply, the money supply. And if they hold more currency, what's the difference between holding more currency and holding more reserves?
I don't know. I don't think there really is a difference. I don't think. But now I don't know. I don't know. But I do have D. Or 20 is D for me. Words.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I have for 20.
Yeah. But I don't know the like actual difference between holding more currency or holding more reserves. Okay.
Okay. Depositors decide to hold more currency.
Okay.
That's something and when they do that, the first problem is the Fed does not control the amount of money that households choose to hold deposits in banks. The more money households deposit, the more reserves banks have, and the more money the banking system can create. The less money households deposit, the less reserve banks have, and the less money banking system can create. So yeah, it's B, because both of those items, people holding on to cash to hold it for its value, not spending it.
Oh, okay.
People holding on to cash reduces the amount of money in the system, because if they put it in a bank, the bank can then multiply it by rolling it out.
That's right.
And the banks deciding to hedge themselves a little bit by holding more, that's called increasing their reserve. And that also decreases the amount of money that's created by the system.
Okay.
By lending it out. So both
makes
of those
sense.
Make the money supply decrease. So that one is B.
Thank you.
And 20 is D.
And then 20 is D.
Yep.
Awesome.
Gotta look into this 18 and see if I can come up with something.
Yeah.
I'll probably
say
D, because I trust David.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm doing the T account, so I'm trying to figure it out how I did this yesterday.
Mhm.
Because reserve is 225. Well, because 75 is excess, so you have the 300 there.
So you have 375 in reserve.
335. Okay. On the other side, you have what is it? That page here. On the other side of the T, you have 225 of on treasury bond. Okay. So you have
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video.
okay.
If you guys are able to figure it out, please message us through the group hangouts. That would be wonderful.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks,
Bye,
man.
guys.